Yo.
What up, nigga? Have I hit you with Humptimus Prime? Did I hit you with that one already?
Yeah, you got it. Hey, shut up, nigga. I'm trying to hear my song. Before I beat a nigga's ass, I listen to this. Nigga, I'm about to make the remix of this, man.
Hold on. No, it's in the face to rest.
Hey, shut the f*** up, nigga.
Let you down.
Hey, Rockford Five Gate, amp head ass nigga. Stop trying to sing. You don't know shit about this, nigga.
Nigga, you know nothing about
song.
my shit, nigga.
It's my shit.
That's mine, nigga.
It's all mine.
It's all. I was just about to say that.
Hey, it was funny. I tried to say shit was based on a true story, nigga. The real Frank Dukes was a mark.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, let's get into it.
I was just talking to Gerald shit the other day, man. I looked up the Kumite. That nigga wasn't in no Kumite, nigga.
Man, he wasn't in nothing. It was a complete lie. He lied about the whole thing. He lied about the belts that he had. He's a sucker.
Man, this nigga tried to say that he was this, nigga. He wasn't that, nigga. He wasn't that, nigga. You wasn't dreaming that Bolo was following you, nigga. That wasn't you.
That's my buddy. He didn't break the record his first fight.
You wasn't doing the splits on a skyscraper, nigga.
You was never on my own, nigga.
You wasn't sitting in the splits after some skins on a skyscraper,
nigga. You ain't get no skins from a reporter, nigga.
You never got no reporter skins, nigga.
Hey, Frank Dukes.
They never told you. That's the first time I had to go undercover for a story. Nigga, they never told you that, nigga. They never told you that. You know what I'm saying? They never swung on you blindfolded while you was eating chicken, nigga, with chopsticks, nigga. Never did none of that.
You ain't never said, you a gambling man? What this bet?
A nigga never seen you and said, Dukes, my man. Nigga never seen you and said that shit.
Hey, you never saved the... Hey, what was them niggas about to do to her, nigga? Hey, we never talk about that. Hey, at the bar, they had her hemmed up.
To carry her off, nigga.
That's about to go tap.
They was about to pass the skins. Nigga, pass the tater skins. Nigga, what they about to do. Those tater skins were gonna get passed. Passed it, Dutchie.
He said, "We're gonna take you upstairs for the interview, nigga." That nigga told me on the You ain't never put the quarter in the nigga's hand and he closed it. Ha! You lose, American asshole. And the nigga said, "Look at your hand, nigga." In
you
his
break
hand.
My record.
Ain't no nigga ever tell you break my record.
Like I break your friend. Nigga nobody ever told you that shit, nigga. Nigga never told you none of that.
Let's pack the real story. What really happened?
No, Frank. No, what really happened was Frank Dukes was the reporter. Like the real Frank Dukes was the woman reporter, nigga. That's who he was. That's the real story, nigga.
Hey, we about to revisit Bloodsport, nigga. Was it that fire?
Affirmative.
Hey, because I
can sit right now and watch the whole movie.
Hey, hold on. I just watched it again yesterday.
Nigga, I can watch the whole movie and I'll pause it before I go to the bathroom.
I know every inch of this movie. From the time it came out to now, I probably watched it 1,000,000 times. Remember when he had picked up the sword and then he went to go put it back down? A nigga just had it again in his hand and then the little nigga ran up and kicked him in the stomach. The fuck you doing in my pop's house? You know she was a real nigga. He pulled his parents aside and was like, yo, this nigga broke into my house. He looked like he a good kid. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teach him how to scrap. But what he was really doing was getting a punching bag for his son.
Yeah, for his son. And he's beating his ass, teaching him a lesson. When he learned how to scrap, though, nigga.
That nigga was like, I'm tired of being a punching bag for your son, nigga.
He's like, I don't give a fuck, nigga.
I don't give a fuck. I brought you in here to learn how to fucking train my son,
I know how to
nigga.
get fucked up, nigga. Hey. Or I'll just kick your ass, nigga. Like, I brought you in here so I can whoop your ass and teach my son at the same time. But if you don't like it, that nigga used to love doing the splits, nigga. Like, what's up with your banana splitting ass, nigga? Why you always doing the splits?
Why you always doing it in every movie, nigga? There's something about your splits that you like, nigga.
That nigga finds reasons. Do you have a split part? That nigga looks for split parts. No, we don't have splits in this part, motherfucker. This is a robot movie.
And he found a way to get it up in Cyborg. That was a robot movie too.
Matter of fact, wasn't he doing that shit, nigga, in Breaking?
Yes, nigga, and in Time Cop.
The nigga was doing some splits and everything. Then he's like 600 years old, nigga. He's doing the splits on them diesels moving backwards.
Hey,
that nigga loves doing the splits, nigga. That nigga's the split guy, nigga. Master of the splits, nigga.
Master of the splits.
That nigga's the master of the splits, nigga.
A nigga told that nigga, "You're not Tanaka." And they said, "You told me never limit yourself to one style." They had the nigga getting flipped, and then him showing them all the pressure points and shit. Take a hit at my head, fuck him up, nigga.
Hey, that was raw. Like that whole training thing he went through. I used to love that part.
That shit was hard with that music. Hey, the score was a big thing about this fucking movie, bro.
Hey, this is fucked up, nigga, because it's the split part, nigga. When that nigga was in the splits and he broke down out that shit, I was like, that shit was hard. Hey, nigga had split power, nigga. He was like, ah!
And that training montage, he sticks his...
He was stretching his legs out, nigga.
Hey, we're going to separate what really happened. Okay, the dinner table. During the training montage, he was showing him how he sets up tea.
He had the blindfold off.
Yeah, he had the blindfold.
She actually punched him in his eyes, man. His eyes was actually fucked up. He fucked up his eyes so he could try to be a ninja, nigga. So. She poked him in his eyes, nigga. He really couldn't see, nigga, at all.
So
that's what really happened.
Break down what he really did. Okay,
when
so
he broke in his house, he's breaking his house and looking under his son's covers, nigga, while he was asleep. That nigga called him on some booty tickle shit. His son's room.
He jumped up. The son fucked him up. It wasn't over no sword. No homies ran in there. In the movie, he got sick. And that's why he came back to the crib. He hollered at Shidoshi, was like, "What's up, man? You sick, bro?"
Here's my chance to look under your covers. He tried to get him back.
Come on, nigga.
He went back to look under his covers.
Frank Dukes was telling him, "Yo, I'm gonna join the Kumite." Dude wasn't really tripping in the movie. Yo, real Shidoshi was like, "Man, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You're not good.
You're not representing Tanaka, nigga."
So,
period.
So the nigga rode to Hong Kong, dipped to Hong Kong. He really joined the Kumite. You know what I'm saying? He got a hotel, a spot. Just so happened to be a nigga named Jackson there. He rode up, he played him in a karate arcade game.
Right, that was real.
Yeah.
And that's what the Kumite is. That's what his Kumite actually was, though. It was a karate gaming event to the death.
In the movie, he kicked that nigga, he was fucking him up, and Jackson was getting heated like, "Nigga, I'll beat your ass right here in this hotel."
Yeah. Hey, hold on, though. For the movie, though, he would have fucked Jackson off. Hey, Jackson, for the movie, the actual movie, nigga, he would have ripped Jackson apart, nigga. That nigga couldn't scrap at all, nigga.
Jackson told the nigga, "Okay, you tight at these games, motherfucker. If you really want to see some scraps, nigga, I'm going to be in this Kumite."
Yeah, like, nigga, you're a bitch. I'll be avenging your ass soon, nigga. I'm about to avenge you, nigga. I'm about to avenge your ass, nigga. You about to die, nigga.
That nigga was like, "I'm in the Kumite also."
And he was looking at him like, "You're a mark. Man, you ain't no Kumite, nigga." And then he ended up having to avenge that nigga.
In the movie, the dead fish-eyed Forrest Whitaker and Johnny Carson, nigga.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker and Ed Sullivan, nigga.
Show up to the Shidoshi's crib like, "Yo, hey, did Frank Dukes come through here? He came here earlier and hollered at Tanaka." Dead Fish was like, "Hold on, bitch. Stop lying." And the nigga was like, "Hey, we're sorry to bother you. This nigga's tripping." She was about to send the Shidoshi.
Nigga the fuck around and got fucked up, nigga, by a crippled Shidoshi, nigga. By a crippled Tanaka would have beat his ass. But in actuality, he'd have beat that nigga to death. He would have beat Tanaka to death, nigga, and tased him. I got 50,000 volts. Look at that.
He would have came outside. "What's the problem here?" And he was like, "Hey, man, get this old ass nigga back in the house."
Man, I'll tase your mustache. You'll get the fuck out of my face, nigga.
"Well, taste me then, you sis. That
nigga would have died. 50,000 volts, he would have died.
Hey, nah, he wouldn't have used the taser on him. He
would have
just
pop lock, nigga. He would have been popping. Ain't been a pop lock scene.
Hey, he would have just stole him, nigga.
That nigga would have been doing the butt move, nigga. That shit would have made him crump.
Hey, man, Rosie Perez, nigga, at the
Nigga said Rosie Perez.
He met the praying mantis face ass. That nigga was ugly as fuck. Okay, USA. That nigga was ugly as shit.
Yeah, he's one of the ugliest people I've ever seen in my life.
They pulled up to the registration. They both gave their little things, and they didn't believe that this white boy was from the Shidoshi. You don't look like Tanaka. He's saying that, Tanaka is his Shidoshi. What's the difference if Bruce Springsteen is a Shidoshi? If Tanaka is your Shidoshi, show us the dim knock. And nigga Jackson was like, what the hell is the dim knack? What type of tank top was that, nigga? And that's the same tank top he had on in Breaking, nigga. I think it was like a full body.
Yeah, that's one of them old school joints.
No, hold on.
It's like one of them Andre the Giant things.
Yeah, a onesie. It's called a onesie.
Yeah, it's a onesie. So, yeah, it just don't snap at the balls.
And he had his pants pulled up to the bottom of his pecs. Nigga.
Right.
With a belt.
Jeans came up to his ribs, nigga.
That nigga told a little Asian nigga, hey, pick a brick. Frank Deuce went for it. It was like, no! Bottom one. He broke the bottom brick. Hey, everybody around it was like, oh shit, that shit was tight. Bolo and his chest was standing at the top, was like, brick don't hit back. Looking ass. You can break that brick all you want to. The old girl was like trying to break it up, and the nigga said, she's coming with me upstairs, nigga.
Yeah, fuck you talking about, nigga.
Nigga, I know what fuck what this bitch is talking about too, nigga.
Yeah, like, nigga, we're upstairs. She's coming with me upstairs.
And then the nigga said, y'all wanna all scrap and get thrown out of the Kumite just for her? She was like, what, nigga? There need to be another way. Do you gamble? What is bit? That nigga was ugly as fuck. I have this quarter. If I put this motherfucking quarter in your motherfucking hand and I take it out your motherfucking hand, the bitch is mine, nigga. Yeah, let's do it, nigga. And she was like, what y'all about to do, nigga? And he was like, yo, chill out. Winked at her. She tried to bounce. Them niggas like, nah, you ain't going nowhere, nigga.
Hey, remember when he took it, the dude was like, gotcha, and he was like pointed down to his head, like, nigga, oh, that shit gone, nigga. It's my bitch.
Hey, but he went like this. Ha! You lose, American asshole.
He did. Nah, nigga, look at your head, motherfucker. I been had it. Nigga, as soon as you agreed to it, it was over. Like, they made that nigga a legend, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Jackson, like, what the fuck? Hey, Jackson was over there like, the fuck, nigga? I'm sitting up in this Kumite trash.
He had a different respect for him after that. He's like, oh yeah, this nigga's a ninja.
He took the skins, and the skins was still trying to get a story. Hey, I saved your life, bitch. I was hoping maybe you nigga could get a little something. You talking about a story? I'm not giving you no story. Fuck up out of here.
He saved her life, and she still wasn't satisfied, though.
The next day, they showed up to the Kumite. Dude stood up and was like, yeah, hey, I'll reach the Kumite where you can lightweight kill a nigga in here, but I'm going to need y'all to keep it chill. Don't smoke everybody up in here, nigga. Hey, you remember that one Muay Thai nigga was fucking that one nigga up and then picked him up off the ground, nigga, trying to fuck him up some more, nigga?
That's the part I wanted to say to you. That's it right there. I used to be weak off that shit when I was little, nigga. He wanted more smoke, but dude was already finished. That's when you know you trying to kill a nigga when you that bad.
He need him in the face. You slow motion need him in his face, nigga, 5 times. He pushed the ref out the way like, watch out, nigga, I'm getting this nigga, man.
Yeah, I'm scrapping, nigga.
I gotta kill this nigga. He wanted to kill him. Dead Fish and Bob Hope was eating dinner. The commissioner dude rolled up and was like, yo, I got word that your boy's chilling over here having a drink. They show up at the spot. He's sitting in the yellow, remember he had the yellow blazer on? And Jackson was like, yeah, who the hell is these two scumbags, nigga? Hey, Dead Fish was like, sit back, pal, and just shut up. That nigga said, I ain't your pal. Anthony Hopkins was like, hey, man, the U.S. spent a lot of money on your ass, man. I'm going to need you to bring your bitch ass back right now. That nigga was like, hey, man, what I say, bruh? I need 2 days. And they said, no, you coming right now. Pull the straps out on them. They had some damn
Nintendo guns, nigga.
Hey, Jackson, big ass, get up, tackle the niggas. You took off on the police for your boy. You don't know what this nigga's into. Frank Deuce dipped off in his yellow jacket. Dead Fish was like, you just stay put. You just stay put. Like he wanted to fry that nigga up right there. You just stay put.
Yeah, because he got tired of dealing with that shit from everybody, didn't he? He got tired of chasing Frank around, and he got tired of all that shit.
And he know he got to chase this nigga right now. So they running down Hong Kong chasing this nigga, running in some Stacey Adams.
They was in suits trying to run and catch this nigga.
On a little boat on the thing, they fell in the pond and shit like that. He waved to the niggas, bounce. Hey, went got some skins. You remember he met up with old girl, got the skins. I'm about to go do this Kumite shit, so I'm gonna holler at you, boom. Bounced on her ass. He seen her at the Kumite, like, what the fuck? This is the reporter. This isn't the first time I had to go undercover for a story. Looking at this. And then bounced with the Dukes, my man. Nigga. So Bolo was kind of getting served up by the boxing nigga. You remember?
He was for a second.
Yeah, he was a little mad. He was a little mad at that nigga. Hey, you remember that part where he catches his arm, puts his foot around it, and then knocks his other arm away, and then kicked him in the face? You remember that shit?
I was just about to mention that. That shit was hard.
That shit was hard as fuck.
Yeah, they move that shit out the way.
So he was winning now. So he couldn't just win. The nigga had to break his leg.
Yeah, he had to fuck him up. Yeah,
I had to break this fucking leg. That nigga was screaming shit. I remember when I was little. That shit was hard.
Until I get you.
The montage, they got Bolo and Frank Dukes showing them back and forth, fuck niggas up.
Hey, when he first got busy, nigga, like, I remember, it's always a sad feeling, like, when he first finally started getting busy.
The little platform said Jackson versus Chong Lee was Bolo's name in there.
Yeah.
Time to separate the men from the boys. That nigga had that Harley Davidson shit on.
Yeah, and he took it off that nigga and put it on around his ankle, nigga. That nigga was wearing this shit.
Frank Dukes was like, hey, nigga, go for the gut.
Oh, yeah, he was telling him, how to fight him, yeah.
Yeah, go for the gut. Remember, he was like, hey, man, listen to me, nigga. I've been watching this nigga. I'm a real scrapper. I don't know if I seen your scraps, nigga.
Yeah, you ain't got no hands. Just listen to mine.
Listen to my hands. I'm trying to put you on the best. Go for the gut and stay away from his right leg, nigga. Stay away from his white leg. Then he said white. Then he was like, hey, man, I got this.
I don't know what made him think he could see that nigga. What made you think you could see that nigga?
Hey, but he was so confident. That nigga ran at Bolo with his hands straight up in the air.
Yeah. Like, no, nigga.
You have no scraps. What are you doing in the Kumite? You're here for brute alone because you have no fights. That nigga put his hands, like somebody went into a bank and said, everybody put your hands up. Like Bolo stepped to the side and kicked him in the stomach. What the fuck are you doing?
This nigga's in the wrong sport. Nigga, that's the Kumite.
He did kind of serve Bolo up a little bit.
No, he didn't.
Nah, he did he kind of got with him for a second.
He got him off guard. Bolo was like.
And then the nigga was like, Jackson! Hey, Frank Dukes was over there like, man, what are you doing, nigga? You not done with the scrap yet? Even Bolo was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? As he
Bolo was like, he shook his head. Remember, he shook his head.
Yeah, he like, nigga, this dumbass thing jumped up.
He shook his head like, I'm about to kill this whole ass nigga.
Gonna kick to the head. Frank Dukes already know what's about to happen. He get up off the stool, and he got the little nigga holding him back. How that little nigga hold you back, nigga?
The nigga was like, no, because he didn't hold him back. He didn't really want that smoke yet. He had to act like he did, though.
That little tiny ass Asian dude was on your back. You could have ran with him on your back. Nigga, fuck out of here. No, stop! Stomped on his head. Bang. And then took your head wrap. I know, he stomped your head wrap off. Nigga. Picked it up, went over there and dangled it in front of Frank Dukes' face. Nigga. Look what I got in my hand. And you acting like you can't reach it when that tiny nigga's still on your back. You didn't want no smoke.
No, because he could have got some smoke.
Hey, Mel, if somebody stomped you out like that, bro, there's no question what's going to happen to that dude. There's nobody holding me back. I'm killing anybody that's holding me.
It's like, fuck the Kumite, nigga. I'm about to get this nigga. But at that, he wouldn't have beat Bolo at that moment, nigga. He needed some more time.
He needed some more split time, more time with the splits. Came to visit Jackson in the hospital. Was like, hey, buddy, I know you can't hear me, nigga. That nigga fucked you up, but I knew you was going to get fucked up. You should have listened to me, nigga. Hey, he was in the hospital bleeding out of his bandages. The doctor just kept checking his heart. Nigga, do you see them bandages still bleeding? What's on his head, nigga? That nigga trying to check his, make sure he don't die on him.
But hold on, though. He was bleeding out of his head, nigga, from getting stomped. He didn't even cut his head.
It was cool.
That nigga was perspiring blood.
Frank Dukes was like, I'm gonna get back at him. The reporter bitch jumped in, was like, you think that's what he wants?
This is Kumite shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. You're just killing yourself. And look, bye. You want to be here, this is what it is. But I'm not gonna watch, because nobody told you to be. You ain't supposed to be here. It's the Kumite.
The doctor was like, if you want to argue, go elsewhere, please. So they went outside, and nigga was like, hey, he dubbed the fuck out of her, by the way. He was like, hey, when you became a reporter, did you want to be the best? Hell yeah, I wanted to be the best.
Well, I want to be the best I can
be. Nigga, hey, dub, bitch, get your ass out of here.
I'm a scrapper.
She got heated. Was like, yeah, I'm not going to stand back and watch. Nigga, I'm out. Hey, Van Damme really wanted to beat her ass, nigga. If you see his facial expressions.
Let's go back to the reality. You arguing with some chick you don't even know right now. You don't even know her. Y'all been there for like 3 days and you arguing with this bitch.
She fucked with you to get a story so she could get inside the Kumite. So that's really what it's about. And you arguing with
that, but then she didn't end up coming in there with him.
Yeah.
She came in there with the other dudes.
The Asian nigga come outside. Oh, get your mind right, nigga.
Yeah, let that girl go ahead, man. He didn't give a fuck, man.
You got to get right, nigga. You're going to fight Chong Li, nigga. He's going to fuck you up if your mind is worried about this. So yeah, she went and snitched on your ass.
Yeah, but she still told him because she really didn't want him getting hurt.
Hey, but she still snitched.
In his mind, he was like, I'll serve this nigga. Hey.
Hold on. Did you just give a pass for that snitch?
No, she snitched on him because she didn't want it. She thought he was going to get
killed. Ain't no because,
nigga.
She snitched.
No, she snitched. But she snitched because she thought he was going to get killed, nigga. Not because she just snitched. Her sack chasing ass was worried about him.
Nigga. That nigga gave him a pass, nigga. Rat.
Is that a pass?
That's a pass,
okay,
bro.
So let me ask you something. Why did she tell on him?
Yeah, no, you're right about what happened, but it's a pass.
Okay, then, nigga. I'm not giving no pass. I said that's why the bitch told on him, though.
You're understanding to that. Are you understanding to that?
No, because she didn't snitch on him to get any personal gain. She just didn't want him to die. Then she was like,
that was her personal gain. She wanted
the
skins. She wanted him to hit the skin still.
Yeah. She did it because she didn't want him to get killed by this nigga.
Yeah, and then
she was saving his life.
There would be no more him getting the skins.
No, I'm with all that, but the point is that.
So that was her personal gain. So it was
saving his life.
Nah, nigga, you giving her a pass, nigga.
How, nigga? How?
Because she wanted him to continue to hit the skins.
Okay, yeah.
So that's where the personal gain was at.
But so if he dies, nigga, that's not gonna happen, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she thought he was gonna get killed. Yeah, you're not gonna kill my weenie.
She went and snitched.
My weenie to stay alive.
So she's a sucker.
She told. She was preserving her weenie.
They switched to the scene in the Kumite. That nigga said, "Time's up."
Dude was like, "He'll be here."
Dude was like, "We gotta follow the rules." The nigga that was fucking the damn reporter roll up. What's the problem? Telling Rosie Perez, we gotta follow the rules. He was like, "I wish everybody would calm down. I said he'll be here, nigga."
Yeah, he said he'll be here.
Hey, that nigga, too late. That nigga said, "Too late."
And he put his money in his jacket.
And then Frank roll up.
And he took it back out real fast. He's like, give my goddamn money, nigga. Bolo, after he killed dude.
He wanted niggas to celebrate.
Yeah, nigga, he was like, oh, y'all some bitches. I thought this was cool with that.
Oh, y'all act like, now y'all acting brand new like we ain't kill niggas in here.
I can't kill niggas no more. Yeah. I think they kind of messed up the movie when he threw that shit in his eye, because it was like, because he wasn't that much better than that nigga where he just had to hit him in the eyes with some shit.
Yeah, that shit was whack.
I still love the movie, but they could have came up with something else. Like, he just overpowered him and then scrapped or whatever. But to make it like Bolo had to hit you in the eyes with shit, that nigga was killing niggas in that ring. He killed like 3 niggas in there, dog. And put other niggas in the hospital. No, hold on. You know what? He already was ready to poison that nigga. Like, he knew he couldn't fuck with him because he already had that shit ready to go. He was watching Fred Dudes. He was like, hold on a second. This motherfucker can scrap, nigga. So I'm going to need to have him some backup, nigga.
There was a mess up right there. So you remember, neither one of them niggas had shirts on. Bolo threw the ref at him and he had grabbed the shirt and then act like he was going to hit him. He had grabbed the shirt first. Remember that nigga's little silk robe?
No, that was hard that he did that.
No. That goes to show that you can see, motherfucker. You acting like you can't see, nigga. No,
but that was hard because it's kind of like, I took it as, that was just sense. It's like, oh, no, it's not him. That's what made it hard.
Yeah, but it was after he grabbed the
rope.
rope.
To fire on him, he was like, "Oh no."
No.
Right.
He grabbed the rope first and was about to fire on him. Why would you grab the rope first and then about to fire on him?
See, I gotta see it again.
You wouldn't go for no robe because you knew that he didn't have a shirt on. So why would you
have a shirt on? Yeah.
Why would you go for that robe, nigga? So he could see. Yeah. So you was in there faking. Frank Dukes was in there faking. At the end of that movie, man. It's like no matter where you'll be, no matter who you are, I'll be there for you. I met you 3 days ago, and I love you, man. I love you too, man. Yeah, after a day, you show up, and the nigga had the same bandage on with the blood still coming through. And he was still bleeding.
And there was no cut on his head. And you're like, where did he get a cut from?
Then that nigga bitch ass thing gets back on the damn plane, and then the that snitched on him shows up and gives him a little hand sign. He gives it back, and now you're a sucker, nigga. You hand sign that back. You only supposed to hand sign real niggas. Why you do the hand sign on that snitching ass?
Nigga, we just went through the whole movie.
That movie's hard, nigga.